Hey everybody, and welcome to Freedom Fall, a game which the title displays it all. It is a game about falling towards your freedom. We will encounter villains, romance, love, action, adventure, drama. Alright, so none of that, but a lot of falling and a lot of spikes. So I'm going to do this LP twofold. First, I'm going to go through the game, the story, collecting the cogs, the money of this game. And then the second time will be collecting, going as fast as I can, as well as trying for no deaths run. More than likely, the no death runs will be sped up because you die a lot. I haven't played this game in a few years, and when I just, touched my big old toe into it, I died maybe like 24 times. A lot. Okay, so let's do a new game. And I'm going to be yes. Go ahead. And I will be playing on hard because I have beat this game multiple times under standard. I have about 121 hours in this game. At one point I was considering speedrunning it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get started with Freedom Fall. Alright, and here we are. So, general controls. So, here we are. We'll call ourselves Phil. I don't think he's ever given a name, so Phil will be his name. So, anytime you see this pink dialogue here, that is going to be our evil, dastardly villain. Dastardly. And I think that's us. I didn't do it. What it is, we'll discuss later. So, don't forget, escape equals death, and good lord is she not lying. Jump on down here. So these are just kind of the tutorials. I'll go through this. It's the longer you hold the jump button, the higher you jump. You can wall slide, you can wall jump, you can climb up on ledges, you can wall jump. Did I say wall jump? You can do all this stuff, yada yada. This doesn't ever make any sense because you don't really get any distance. It's basically telling you if you can slide close to something and jump over it. That's basically all that is. Jump on down here. And here we go. Wall jump. Up and over. And here are the cogs that we'll be collecting. Cogs and screws and whatnot. Each level there is 3 big cogs you can collect. One is for not dying, one's for collecting enough cogs, and one's for beating it fast. We'll get all 3 of them each level. So yeah, we can die. And then we respawn back here at this red thingamababa. So there's our respawn checkpoints. And he's got the perpetual balance on the edge thing going on. Shoot. So this game is very much about falling. Every time you hit a slope, every time you hit the ground, the wall, your time gets slower. So the trick with this game is trying to spend as little time touching anything as possible. Basically, she was like, you could have stayed in your cell, yada yada yada. But here we go. You're on death row anyways. Ain't that the fucking truth? Shazam. And here is our villain, the princess. She's kind of cute. About his age. Hair is nowhere near as cool as ours, though. And she planned this death trap of hell. So, okay. So you see over here, no entry. These are scattered throughout all the levels, and usually there is a good amount of cogs in them. As you go further in the levels, obviously the access points get a little bit more difficult, which we'll see in a little bit. And her mummy says she's a bad... Hold on. I just noticed this. She has a doll that's lit on fire and the head's ripped off? I don't know. She's not a nice girl. Yeah. And, it's not a real mum. Oh, poopy face. Trust me, I actually know how to play the game. It may not seem like it, but I do. Let's try again. Up and through. Alright. There we go. Her daddy thinks she's special, though. I think he's a bad guy, too. And she loves her daddy. She's a daddy's girl. Ooh! And yeah, I forgot about that there. Doink. I feel like she has some mother issues. She sent me here to teach me a lesson. I'm not too worried about any deaths I accumulate around here. And the nice thing is, once you've hit a checkpoint, any screws or bolts you collect, and they just stay collected. So if you want to go on a daring suicide run to collect one screw, you can in fact do that and not have to worry about redoing it, which is nice. Okay, so in different parts of each level, you're going to have split-offs like this. As she said, she is not lying. The right side is harder than the left side. I don't believe she ever lies about that. But they do get progressively more difficult on each side. You will often want to go the hard way because the items are better on the right side. So, and I'll always go right. Or I'll always go hard. I go hard. Yeah, but see, as you see, it's a little bit different on this side. But not too big of a difference. Get that. Over. Bam. So, before she came here, it was a jail. Whatever. Jail in the sky. But she made it fucking wackadoo. Yoink. This way is hard. Now here's why you want to go the hard route. If you had gone the easy route, you could not have gotten this. If I can do it. If I can do it, I would much appreciate it. There we go. Bada bing. Wait for the spike ball to pass, and moving on. And there we go. Made it to the bottom. So I'll be doing one level per episode, so I think there's a few, and then the bonus levels, I'll go over those when we get to them. But we made it to the bottom, and just kidding, there's a lot more. There's even boss battles, which is kind of cool. So I will say this at the end of this little section. I don't recommend this game at full price. If you play it straight, if you just go straight through it and not talk and lollygag, I think you can beat this game like with an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that's with a fair good amount of collection. So if it ever goes on sale, I'd recommend it. It is a fun little game to try and improve your time and all that stuff. But here we go. Shoof. And we got a score of 525. We collected all the cogs we needed, 10 deaths, which I'm not happy with, and the time we weren't fast enough. So let us try again. Oh, that was not too bad, actually. As you see, the cogs do carry over, so just because I didn't get enough cogs this run, it still counts as 3. But as you saw in that run, you really want to kind of float through the level if you can. The more often you can stay off a wall, the better. Let's check out the leaderboards. 269. It's not horrible. Yeah, so like a fast time and no deaths doesn't really count for a whole lot. But, yep, there it is. And that, guys, is the first level of Freedom Fall Jailbreak. As you see, we've got the time, the cog, and the death cog. So that's 3 out of 48. And that'll be everything for today, guys. I'll see you next time with episode 2, which we haven't discovered yet. So until then, guys, have a great day.